All right, we're back with episode 5 of the Oakland A's Rebuild, OOTP 24, where we made it to the international signing phase. We shortlisted some guys because that's who we're probably going to target. We have Alejandro Salazar. He's fragile, but he's not really asking for a whole lot. If you check he wants 220, and then also some hitters that we liked. Hayden Babatunji from South Africa, which is cool. He wants a good amount, 3 mil, and then Julio Bustos. Not the best catcher defensive ratings, but we like his bat. 16, so maybe with the high work ethic, he can get some a boost to that as well. And then a third one. Let's see what I did. Juan Mejerado. Not the best base runner, but can play third base. Good eye. We're gonna offer all these guys a little bit of a contract. All right, 1 point. Let's do 1.15 there, and then Hayden will go 3.2. And the last guy, let me see what I did here. Oh, we had two more there. And Salazar. If we don't get Salazar, we don't really care. It just we're kind of expecting to get two of these guys because they're going to drive up the bidding, of course. The bidding's going to be crazy, like usual with the international free agents. And then we lost out on Lucas Giolito. He ended up signing with the Rangers, but we were looking at Herman Marquez, who had a rough year in Colorado, but not too rough, and we think we could turn him around. Um, they they voided the team option on him, and he only wants a minor league deal with a major league option. So we're gonna try to get him on that, and just a good backup plan for our rotation. Our rotation is looking like Ken Waldichuk, Mason Miller, J.P. Sears, who had a good year, Kyle Muller, decent year, 5 fifth though. Davis Martin is kind of slotted as our fifth guy right now as the follower, but we're gonna change all this around. Right now, our bullpen is pretty good. We have Beeks, Lang, Moran from the Rule 5 draft, Ashby, McKinley Moore, Aaron Bummer, Soto. We have a lot of lefties, so we're gonna try to move some people around, see what we can do. Move Kirby Sneed and maybe even Ashby in the future. But we like all these guys. I'm not too comfortable with the lefties, the amount of lefties we have, but we'll make it work. Um, let's see. And with the international free agency, usually it becomes a bidding war. Um, let's see. Let's check all the waiver wire. So I got some guys here. I'm not going to take any of them because they're under 24, but these guys look good. I don't know why they would get dropped like they are, but it is what it is. We have Austin Gomer on the in free agency. Bills had a decent year. Profar with Merrifield, Muncy, Turner. I mean, there's nothing that really interests me when it comes to hitters because we already have a good amount of hitters on the roster. Don't need too many. Carlos Santana could bring something. Bring Marcana back, but he wants 11 mil, so it's probably not going to work. And he wants a 5 year deal. Definitely not going to happen. Let's see. What else do we have? Profar could be decent. He wants a lot of money as well. We don't really need much when it comes to our regular lineup, but like a minor league deal for Winker, I mean, why not? Can really go that route of having a good AAA guy to come up. And look at Bustos already got a bump. And let's see if we kind of just want to let go of somebody. International free agent. Bustos wants money. So we're gonna wait a second, see if somebody. Okay. So Banda already needs to be gone, so we're gonna keep flipping them for whoever ends up not need to be on the 40 man. Maybe we can look into a random, yeah, like Mikey Perez. Does he need to be on the 40 man? He really doesn't. So that's a nice get. After starting with $1, we end up with $5. So there we go. All right, we're gonna do this trade, and he's already in the minor league system, so we're good there. I'm not gonna be flipping anybody off the 40 man anytime soon. But let's go to. We can check the Hall of Fame results too. So we had Adrian Beltre elected in his first year. Good for him. Mauer did not make it, like in real life. Hilton, no. Interesting. But Beltre is in, barely. We'll check out the international free agents. Bustos wants more money. Um, and we had somebody sign. So Juan Murata signed. All right, good. We like him. Gonna go to our international complex. And let's see, wants more money. Waiting for one of these guys to want more money. Yep, there you go. So he wants more money, and I think Bustos signed. Let's see. They both want more money. So we do want Hayden more. So we're gonna go with him. And if they offer him more, we're gonna keep the option open for Bustos just in case. Hayden wants more money in a second, but Bustos might sign in the next day or two. But yeah, I mean, I like the way the rebuild's going. We have some good young faces. I don't know why I said faces, but we have some good young guys. We have a good crop of platoon guys. We have Wade, which we just made the trade for. Will Benson, kind of a similar guy. And then we have right-handed hitters Hayes, Ruiz, and Heston Cura and Brent Rooker. So I like the way our platoon lineup is going to go. And okay, Herman likes the deal. Let's sim one more day. Got some trades. All right, let's make sure we're not losing anybody. Come on, game. Baby wants more money. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. Bustos is going to sign any second. Okay, so Hayden wants more. So we're going to let go of. Oh, we don't even have enough for. We don't even have enough for Hayden. Oh, but I really wanted him. Withdraw him, and then we might trade for some international pool money. So I'll be right back. Try to trade for some. Okay. So we found a deal to get 750K international bonus pool money, and we're going to get Adrian and Morhan from the Padres, who's owed 2.2, but they're going to eat 80%. We give up Michael Grove. We just got off the waiver wire, so we feel we can just get another one of these guys. But this might be a tough deal. Blake Fears, 25, not much, but this is definitely a risk that we're willing to take. Um, and we still got to make another trade to get enough international money. So let's do this. But I feel good about getting Adrian back. It kind of negates the Michael Grove loss. But let's see where we're at. I think we still need to get about 400K. Um, yeah, about you get 300K. So let me find another deal. Let's see. And teams are really stingy with their international pool, which I don't blame them. It's hard to, when you want to build through the international. market, you really have to go up against the big money guys, and they're just going to offer, huge money to these 16-year-old guys. So if we can just get another 300K or 500K or something, I'd be very happy about that. You're not going to use your money. Come on. You're not going to use your money, D-backs. Come on. Come on, Braves. Let's see if we can get them to bring the cost down a little bit because this is looking a little rough. Oh man, it's hard to find a good. Just throwing all the guys I don't want. Mikey Perez. We just got. I mean, we could do this deal. I'm kind of leveraging people I get in odd trades to get, some better pieces, some smaller pieces. So we don't mind this at all. Let's see. This might be going a little too far, but might as well try it. This is going to be a reliever in the future, so we don't really care. Uh, get more? No. Okay, so this is going to have to do. All right, let's see if we can get like a reliever back. I mean, Lodolo would be amazing, but that's just unreasonable. Um, Braden Shue, Von Grissom. I mean, in real life, they would love to get rid of Von Grissom. No. Dylan Dodd, Darius Vines. All right, well, this will do. So we got enough money to give Hayden, and we're just going to offer him the whole thing. There we go. You really like him. Bang. Making moves on the international free agent front. Yes, we made some trades. We made some trades. Yep, yep. We did. We need to go after these international guys. They turn into studs sometimes. Sometimes they don't. Can't. You got to take the chance on these guys because you're giving a relatively small amount of bonus money to these guys with high potential. And as the A's, this is where we need to put our money into. So come on, Hayden from South Africa. Come to Oakland, my friend. I did raise the amount for international pool, the limit. See, it looks like we got him to 5.2, but I did already give somebody else money. So we got Hayden. There we go. Like him, high work ethic. There we are. And we also signed one other person in international free agency. Let's see. Oakland, right here. Juan Morado. All right, so we like what we did. 1.1 to him and then 5.2 to Hayden. So good international signing period. Next up is going to be the preseason. We do like where our team is at right now. We have Shea Langoliers, we have Henry Davis now. It's just feeling good about this. Gonna have Henry Davis and Shea really go every second game, most likely. Whereas Kotz, I think, yeah. So I like it a lot. And we'll get back. Let's see where we're at. Oh, Anthony Scopani. They just signed him and then they DFA'd him. Make it make sense. But we'll kind of look at the trade block real quick. See where we're at. Framil Reyes, Josh Bell. Let's look at starting pitchers. Blackburn, who we had. How did he do last year in Milwaukee? He was about average, replacement level. Bumgarner, no. Stroman's out 9 months and he's on for one more year, so that's not going to work. But let's send to the preseason, and I'll get back in a second. All right, we're back in the preseason of episode 5, and they announced a rule change to reduces the minimum service time required to reach free agency to 5. I went back and changed it to 6 years, and I kind of turned off evolution other than more or less pitching and IL time. I just don't really want that interference with how the league goes. I meant to turn that off when I started the rebuild, but I just forgot. So right now we're looking at all of our personnel. We're looking good. I've Adam Rosales now as bench coach. Tommy Everidge. I might look to move some of these, but I just don't want to change too much. Scouting director's good. Team trainer's good. Um, Third base coach. We're gonna move on from our third base coach. Just trying to do little things here and try to get someone who is really good at everything and good relationship, excellent relationship. This will do. We want someone who's good. We'll do 2 years, good with our players. We want some good staff cohesion and some good chemistry. It is tough. Oh, now look at Galoff is not a disruptive force anymore, and the only person who's an issue with the coach is Adrian Moran, and that's okay. And it looks like our team's going to be pretty happy throughout the year. We don't have a leader right now. Well, we do. Keston is a leader and captain, so. But if we could find someone else that's a leader, sure, why not? We have Herman Marquez down in AAA now. Now we're just getting started with the preseason. Let's see. We have Jesse Winker now. He's signed on. That's good. So he'll be in AAA. He'll be on the spring training squad too. And then also John Fisher did boost our budget, thank the Lord, by 12 mil. So now we have 46 million to work with. So we'll check the free agent pool, see if anyone stands out. Let's see. This guy's interesting. He's a pitcher, but he can hit too, and he's a decent catcher. CJ Stubbs. So you know what? Offer him a minor league deal, change his position to catcher, and that's it. That's funny. Batter ratings. Let's see if anyone is good. Oh, Grandal. Grandal would be good, but we already have 2 catchers. He'd be that leader, like captain too. Profar, yeah, nobody really stands out. We don't need many hitters. Ah, makes my brain go crazy when I have too many outfielders. It's too easy to find non-third base catchers and shortstops, really. So, but let's look at starters. Sonny Gray is still out there. I mean, we could take a flyer on him if we wanted to. We have the money to spend. Santos. Um, will we take a 1-year deal with a team option? Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm gonna pay him. 1 year 10, or if he's really good. All right, so looks like we might get Sonny Gray to return to Oakland. It's worth, kind of taking somebody off the 40 man. Bustos ended up signing with the Yankees on a 1.6. That's a little over our budget with him. But I'm happy we played well in the international pool. Sonny's happy with the offer, and Sonny inks his deal, so he's back with the Oakland A's. Let's see who we're gonna DFA or trade. I wouldn't mind getting rid of one of these hitters, Rooker, but Rooker still has an option, so that helps his case. Um, maybe, let's see. Sneed, I mean, we could trade Sneed. Let's see if we can get anything back for him. Nothing. Nobody wants to give up a prospect. Oh, here we go. Austin Martin doesn't look too bad. Isaac Paredes. Okay. We could do this. I mean, we could add a bat, but I also don't really want to add someone else to the 40 man. So if we get rid of another, keep Keston, Brent Brooker, no, just too much of a log jam. Yeah, don't really need Isaac, but it is a good offer. Rooker, I mean, they don't really want to. If I took on his whole, they don't even want if I took on his whole salary. So that's interesting. Otto Lopez, they would. Let's see if we can get back prospect. Let's see. I don't really want a reliever. No control. Let's see. Let's see. Vasquez. Okay. So they're willing to give up some guys. Let's see. So hard to sift through people. Carson Williams. No, they don't want to do that. What if they did Carson Williams? No, because they really want to just get rid of Paredes, which is reasonable. Let's see. Mason Hour. No. Diego Infante. That would be decent. I just don't know. Is he on the 40 man? A secondary roster? None. Okay. So this could work. I mean, I don't really. The reliever. Yeah, we could do this. Otto Lopez. We're just kind of flip-flopping. Bench guys, outfielder with Paredes. Force need. Uh, yeah, let's do it. All right. Oh well. Just freeing up some 40 spots. And there we go. So we're going to sim a little bit, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, we're here in spring training, and we do have some competitions going on. I set the lineups for all the games. Everyone's just kind of going second and third game. We do have a competition going between Shea and Henry Davis. They'll both make the team, but who gets the starter nod is to be determined. And Julian kind of has first base locked up with JD Davis being the backup in like slash DH. Also backup to Galoff with Chris Morrow fighting for this infield spot. Also at second base. I wanted him to get more reps at third, so we have him backing up Galoff every second day in spring training. We have Chanel, who kind of has left field locked up, slash DH too. Ruiz in center locked it up. And we have Lamont Wade and De La Roche, Deloche, kind of battling it out for the corner outfield spot slash DH, whatever. Winker's getting some look at. We just have a lot of guys getting looked at. We need to put Hayes in here too. We'll get Hayes. Um, And then, yeah, we kind of have Rooker trying to fight for some time. We have some young guys up here like uh, Levis looking at some stuff in left field, decent player. Benson's getting some look. A lot of these guys are not going to be on the team. Blade A is probably going to be in AAA. Capel will get a decent look, but he'll probably start in AAA. Stevenson's not going to play much. He's kind of a filler, but I like his eye and field and base running and fielding. AAA filler. Lawrence Butler's a good young guy. He's going to get some look at. His Ks are still low, so he's probably going to start in AAA as well. And then basically, we're just trying to figure out who's going to start in AAA between Deloche, Capel, Blade, Clark, Levis. Pretty much, they're fighting for spots. Does Winker hit well enough to stay at the majors? Does Keston hit well enough, to stay, out of the DFA range? We have a lot of guys, Isaac Paredes, out of option years. A lot of guys fighting for spots. Morel is going to stay up. We like him. Brent Rooker has a year left. Probably going to start in AAA. And then we have four catchers. These two, Susak and Wong, are going to be in AAA to start. Kind of going every second day. And the pitching side, we have Ken Waldachek, Sonny Gray, newly acquired on a team-friendly deal. JT Ginn's going to look at. He was in AAA last year. Pitched really, he was a good pitcher in AAA, Pacific League, Pacific Coast League. Mason Miller getting a strong look at. He was terrible last year, but we're going to keep faith a little bit with his low movement. Kyle Muller, same thing. Control isn't there, but we got to get him looks. Jack Perkins is one of our top starting pitcher free agents, in my opinion. He's probably going to start in AAA, but we also have a six-man rotation for the spring. Like Juan Sosa is going to get a hard look at. JP Sears, he's going to be in the rotation to start. Just need to get him some pitches, innings. Ashby's going to start in the pen. We have a lot of guys fighting for spots down here. Logan Harris, I know, has options left. McKinley Moore does. Zach Jackson does. So we have a lot of guys who have they're gonna make our AAA team really good. Galloway, we just hope these guys don't really, we semi hope some guys who I don't really want to be on the team, like I mean, there's not really many guys like that who don't have options, and like Soto's out of options, so if he's out of options, and we have another guy who we want to be on the team, putting him on the IL, Phantom IL, sort of will help kind of keep people around. So we're going to get started. Look at the waiver wire real quick before we hit spring training. And we'll do a little quick sim, see how everything's going. I'll be right back. All right, we're almost finished for spring training. Look at how people have done so far. We have Denzel Clark with league team leading 69 plate appearances, but with the 32 WRC plus, so he had a bad showing. He's going to start in AAA. I like the walk rate, but the strikeout rate and the ISO power was not there. He did steal some bags. Love to see that. Chris Merrill was about 20% below league average, but a good base runner. Like his walk rate, he'll make the team, but he's on a short leash. Not like a short leash, but we like the future with him. Chanel really struggled, but I have a feeling it's not going to last. 46 WRC plus. His strikeout rate just went through the roof, 37%, 52 plate appearances. Nick Allen just, this is what he's probably going to do. 60 to 85 WRC plus. Anywhere from there, the variance. Let's see. Oswaldo Cabrera, league average hitter, like that. Sure, that's what we expect from you. 300 BABIP, 270 BABIP from him. Zach Galoff really showed off. Him and his new 10-year contract. He's also a poisonous presence in the locker room, so that's fun. If it doesn't work out with him in the locker room, it doesn't work out. But you got to take chances on talent. JD Davis played well. Ernie Clement played really well. His BABIP was 400, but we like what we see from him. Will Benson played really well, 154 WRC plus. Even with a low walk rate, his BABIP was 222. So we love that. Um, he has a chance to make the team. Julian wasn't great, but he's going to be our starting first baseman. Lawrence Butler was not good at all. He'll start in AAA. Winker did not show up at all. Um, we might just release him, but we'll see how he does in AAA in the first month. Henry Davis was at league average. We'll take that. Ruiz was a little sketch, but it's okay. That's what we expect from him, about 80 to 100 WRC plus in that variance. Tyler Soderstrom got hurt, but he's going to start in AAA anyway. He had a 140 WRC plus. We'd love to see that. Max Muncy 150. He might come up in May. Cert for 3 days. Lamont Wade was good. He'll be on the roster. Paredes will be on the roster. He has no options left. And Deloche. Sorry if I mispronounce his name. You're probably yelling at me. But he'll start in AAA most likely, which is with his three options. No idea why he was waived in the first place, but he had a 57 WRC plus. See what he does in AAA. Capel was okay. He's got two options left, but we'll see how the roster's shaking out. Shea Langeliers was not good, but that's okay. He, he's going to be him and Shea and Henry Davis will be our starting catchers. Brent Rooker was bad. He'll start in AAA. Blade A was bad. He'll start in AAA. Keston was bad, but in 17 plate appearances, whatever. He'll be a backup pinch hitter. Wong and Susak were both great in limited time. They'll be in AAA. And in case someone gets hurt, they'll be the first ones up. Austin Hayes was good in 12 plate appearances. Levis was good. And then Stevenson barely got any run. Now with the pitchers, we had Beater with 14 innings, was good. Sonny Gray was good. Herman Marquez was good. Mason Miller was not good. Waldichuk was average. JT Kinn was not great. Okay, McCowan was okay. Juan Sosa was really, really good. He might just stay up. Kyle Muller was not good. We know what he can do though. Rogers was average and good. I mean, he was really good. His peripherals were amazing. 158 FIP. Tarnick not good. Action not good. Beeks really good. Um, Cusack really good. Like him. I mean, look at the fastball, curveball, really good. His control is off, but we can get him to throw strikes season and beyond. Holloway, pleased with what he did. Moran, pleased with what he did. He'll stay up all year, barring any injury. And then look at Ashby coming back from Tommy John surgery, almost 1,000 ERA plus, 178 FIP. Love that. Soto struggled. Bummer struggled. Ron struggled. Harris was good. McKinley was good. Like, so I mean, it's basically kind of like what we expect. Sears was good in limited time. Yeah, so Perkins struggled a little bit. He only had we only had 4 innings, but that's okay. So we can get to opening day. Let's see. What I'm looking at with this team, I'm kind of expecting to go 500, build up some young guys. Maybe we can fight for a wild card, but I'd be really pleased with the wild card. Soderstrom, we're just going to send him down to AAA, and they'll handle the IL with him. Muncie, uh, and we'll see what opening day is. So it's tomorrow, and we'll kind of get our roster straight live here after we look at the preseason projections. I'm gonna guess they have us going 78 and 84, something along those lines, just with based on our put together roster of mismatch guys, some buy low, uh, buy low reward, high reward guys. So let's see. Stay respectable on the field from John Fisher. I got a player update, so let's look. Oh, Jack Perkins got a big update. Look at that. Oh yeah, we're gonna have him start in AAA. Alex Lang update, really good. Holloway got a little stamina improvement. Connor Wong, love that. Zach Galloff, defensive ratings went up. Take that. Chanel went down a little bit, but he was due for some regression. Deloche, it's okay. Denzel Clark, Shane McGuire, don't really know him that well. No power. Angeles. All right. David Leal. All right, love that. High control, low velocity guy. Don't know. Malone looks like a decent hitter. Uh, John Peck, his eye went down from 80 to 75 potential. That's what we expect. I expected to go down to like 60. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Musgrove, kind of a two-way guy like him. Colby Thomas, power hitter. All right, and let's look at the top 100 prospects. Any Oakland guys? We have 5 Oakland guys in the top 100. We have Juan Contreras, who was a scouting discovery just 2 months ago. We'd love to see that. 16 years old. Um, we have Max Muncy, Daniel Susac, and Tyler Soderstrom rounding out our position players in the top 100. And as far as pitchers go, we don't have any pitchers. But I do like Perkins. I think Perkins is really a top 100 pitcher. So we'll get going with making our major league roster. Clark struggled. Winker's gone. Stevenson's gone. Blade, he's gone. Deloche gone. Lawrence Butler gone. Cuevas gone. And that leaves us with this, and we'll go figure that out later. Ernie Clement, we like what you did. You're going to be the first one up if one of our infielders gets hurt. Rooker, you're going to go down for now, all right? And then Susak and Wong. And let's see. I don't usually when I DFA Wong or something, it'll say pull back, but yeah, I'm gonna put Davis Martin on the 60 day so I can create a spot and then move him down. Okay. I mean DFA Connor Wong. Didn't want to do that, but it's okay. Let's see, Tarnick. And then a lot of these guys are just gonna be like more pitch really well. We're gonna have Perkins go down. We have Acton go down. Can't though, but we're gonna DFA him. And he can pull him back, so it makes sense. Beater, we're gonna send down. Cusack, I like. I can honestly have him start in AAA. Harris, I'll stay up for now. Johnson's down, and then Marquez was good. McCann, not good. He'll start in AAA though. Adrian Sears, Juan Sosa, Tarnick. Who else? Who else did I have going down? So right now on the pitching staff, we're gonna have Gray slotted. Mason Miller, I mean, I might send him down because he struggled so much. JT Ginn will start in the rotation. Maybe. Let's take him out for now. Muller. I had high hopes for JT Ginn, but it might not work out. Juan Sosa might get the call to start. I think we're gonna do that. So Juan Sosa, Miller, and what we're gonna do is have Mason Miller start in AAA and have Herman Marquez here. Ginn will start in AAA. And what's the bullpen looking like? We could send some people down. I mean, we have Sears too. What we're gonna do is Sears, the rotation. I always forget about Sears. Let's see, Holloway will start down in AAA, and then McKinley Moore will start down in AAA, and then Sosa's gonna start down in AAA. We'll have him actually start. We have a lot of lefties, which I don't really care. Either way, this is going to be a 500 team. We're going to trade some of these guys off the deadline anyway. Moran, Bummer, maybe Rogers, and Beeks. Beeks is on a 1 year deal. So just looking to get some guys going, like Harris. Who else am I going to send down? We're going to send down Harris. And we might just flip Rahan for prospect. Nope, no one wants him. No one wants a prospect. Do you have a prospect for Adrian Ron? I mean, we'll take a reliever too, right-handed reliever. I like to stack up on left-handed relievers because I always end up not having as many as I like. I always end up with zero or one, so that's the issue I find myself in quite a bit. So not much here. Ryan Jeffers. I mean, I wouldn't mind him if I didn't have four MLB ready catchers. Taylor Jones, maybe. We'll go Taylor Jones. Maybe we can work out a prospect. Taylor Rogers. Oh yeah, Paris. I like Paris. Laurel. Just not gonna get it done for us. No, might as well try, right? Not gonna work. Okay, so let's go for some cash. It's so easy just to overload on players like relievers where you can just get them for free pretty much. And then you end up stuck sending people down. People don't want to be in AAA, and now you're just kind of stuck with who can be on the roster. So we'll go with Mazzana. Sorry, where's he at? Oh, not Mazzano. Was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at Marquez. But uh, let's see. Mitch Dallas, Music. A lot of these guys are going to want to be on the major league team. A lot of the AAA relievers and fringe starters. Okay, we can give away Winker. I don't care. You're not you played terribly in the spring, and then we'll just get some cash relief and AAA first baseman. Okay, so that'll do there. And then lineup wise, we need to take someone down. Okay, we're gonna have Capel starting AAA, and then two more guys. 26-man roster. Keston Hira, but he's a leader, loyal, work ethic's high. I would love to keep him on the major league team. Isaac Paredes, maybe it's time to move on from him. Uh, no, not gonna do that. Really tough here. It's a tough one. I need to send two people down. Two people. Not even just one. One of these guys. Two of them. All right, well, I'm gonna stop it here and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do and I'll be back. All right, we found a trade that'll free up a spot on the 26 man. We are going to trade for Gavin Stone. It's kind of a Michael Grove thing. The Dodgers just have a plethora pitchers, and Oswaldo Cabrera. We like him, but he's just not really going to do it for us. We're going to have Muncy come up and play second really soon, so we're going to do this trade. Um, sure, we save some money, and maybe we can get like a prospect out of him. No, it's okay. We're going to do this trade. We're going to put Gavin Stone on the roster, send him to AAA, and then we just have one more player to ship out. Paredes doesn't have any option years. Let's see. Gallup, no. Morel, no. I mean, see, Max Muncy is the guy that I don't really want to send down, but I'm gonna have to send down because I can just mess with his service time. So we'll do that, and then let's take a look at the lineup. Let's clear everything. Um, Clear all depth charts. Let's see. And we're going to start with Ruiz. batting last. Chanel. Don't really know who he's going to play yet, so let's do this. Nick Allen batting last. Shortstop. Gallop batting second, playing third. Julian playing first, leading off. Shea hitting seventh with Henry Davis right behind him, playing every second day. JD Davis. Let's see. We'll go Wade, right field. Go Benson, left field. And we'll go Chanel, DH. And then we'll have Morrill play second. Not the biggest fan of this, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That works for now. Hayes backed them up in the corners. Not really anybody play center other than Benson, so we'll have him back up Ruiz. Perez will back up Galoff. Davis will back up Julian. Davis will back up Chanel. Shortstop wise, we will have no one else can play shortstop other than Galoff a little bit. Paredes. Um, we'll do Paredes there. Then we'll do Keston here at batting second. We want to keep Keston on the roster because he's such a leader. And you need our team chemistry to be up a little bit. So, and then against lefties, we'll go Ruiz batting first. We'll go Hayes playing left. Galoff batting second. Morrill playing second. Um, we're still going to have Julian play, but we're going to have JD Davis. JD Davis will be backup. Shea and Henry Davis going every second day. Shortstop will be Nick Allen. Right field, I mean, we could do something here. That's the thing. See, we could do this. We could do right, Morrill, Paredes, second. He's gonna have to learn second. With Davis, DH, Keston backing up, second base and first base. Benson backing up all these guys in the outfield, and then Wade backing up DH. Let's see. Keston backing up third. Gallop backing up second. So this is gonna be the lineup. Pretty excited about it. We're gonna have JD slot batting fourth against lefties. William B batting eighth. So this is what our roster is gonna look like. Welcome to the 2024 Oakland Athletics. We have Waldichuk, Gray, Sears, Mueller, Marquez. Beeks is our closer. Alex Lang is our setup. Moran, we're kind of go like this. Him be a stopper. Lang be a stopper. I'm not going to do any secondary roles. Moran be a specialist and a middle relief. Soto will be a specialist. Bummer will be a specialist and middle relief. Rogers will be set up. Have a stopper. And then we'll have Ashby kind of be specialist and middle relief. So, a little frightened about the long relief on this team, but if we need to make any changes, I'll keep a close eye out because they have a lot of low stamina. It will have Marquez kind of not go a whole lot, 80 pitches, kind of be the fifth guy in the rotation. If he doesn't work out, we'll find somebody else. Waldichuk, I'll move to 85 pitches. Everyone else looks good. JP Sears. Let's see. 85. And we're looking good. And we're ready for opening day. And let's play opening day. All right, we got to put somebody on the 40 man. All right. And we'll play opening day like we did last year. Ken Waldichuk starting. We're going against a lefty first, so that's interesting. Newly acquired Martin Perez, who got a $5.3 million 1 year deal. Tim Anderson, newly extended Tim Anderson. It's a good team friendly deal. And they also acquired Christian Arroyo in a trade, and then they extended him for 2 years. Luis Roberts, Brian Ramos, Andrew Vaughn, Eloy Jimenez, Mitch Garver, newly acquired, $10 million deal with a vesting option, and Moncada, and old friend Ramon Liriano. So hopefully he doesn't come back to bite us in this series, but I know he wants to. So we'll get this started. And we're at home to start the season. We'll do a little risk and see what's going on. And we strike first. The Oakland Athletics strike first on a solo home run by Isaac Paredes. So welcome to the A's. Definitely an Asian player. Waldachuk pitching well so far. And not many issues. We're gonna get the bullpen going with our only righty. That scares me now that I'm looking at it, but we'll see. Try to get Ken through this inning, and he gives up a home run. So that was a bad choice. Now we have Lang going the rest. Moran, Perez, and still tied. We're gonna have Lang go another, and he's in trouble. There's a lefty, so let's see how this goes with Moran in there and get him out. Tim Anderson up, their star, and line drive down the right field line, and Morel makes the catch. So we're still tied, and we'll get Beeks up for the heart of the order, and we'll bring him in. That's how I really like to play my. If I play the game, I'm really gonna go. Um, I'm really gonna be aggressive. So now they bring in a lefty, and we still have no runs to show. Bring in Ashby, gets the job done, and they still have a lefty in. They still have a lefty in. Let's go batter by batter now with a double by Paredes. And Morel gets a base hit. First and third. No outs in the bottom of the ninth. Outfield is in, infield is in, and it's a base hit. Shea Langoliers delivers a walk-off single. So that's how we start our 2024 season. Paredes goes 3 for 4. A huge start to his Oakland A's his time with the Oakland A's. So that's exciting. And we'll see you probably mid-season or when something happens.